What is fiat currency?
What?
Fiat. Is it a car?
Is it a car?
You drive a Fiat, don't you?
Well, I mean,
May or may not. No
sometimes,
comment.
yeah.
No comment. No comment. No comment.
Maybe we will comment on that.
All right. Okay. Well, what is
it?
Fiat currency? You actually have the Latin definition, I believe. Is it a Latin word?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
Which you'll share with us in this episode about what is fiat currency.
And I'm not even going to make you wait to the end, and I'm not even going to end up rug pulling you with a non-answer.
I hope not.
Like
I've had enough
the 21 million.
I've had about enough of that. That happened once, and I don't want that to happen.
You were
again.
like, skibby-dooby. straight from the top ropes,
yeah.
bro.
All righty. Welcome to another episode of Sat Chats Short Stacks. I'm your host, Chris, founder, CEO, Ithaca Hummus, resident Smash buyer. Smash the subscribe button on YouTube. All right. What's fiat? What's fiat? What's the definition? Let's start there because I like that.
Fiat comes to us from Latin, and it means by decree.
Okay.
By decree.
All right. So,
and if you don't know what that means, it means because I said so.
Because we said so. That's why. Why is this worth something?
Why is this fiat money? Because I said so.
Okay. Now, what is the opposite of that?
Ooh.
So if something were to be not just valuable because we said so, what would have to be true about that thing?
The opposite of fiat currency is currency that contains properties of money.
It's hard money.
It's hard money. Well, yes, but like you could have, I guess you're right. It's the opposite of fiat currency is something that holds the properties of money in it. And those properties are, okay, it stores my value. I can use it to buy things, and it's easily divided into smaller pieces, right? So gold is not currency because I said so. Gold is currency because
it holds value.
It holds value on account of it being kind of hard to find here on planet Earth.
Yeah.
Okay. Unless you're like DS Flat and you pop over the underside.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude.
I found all this gold on the bottom.
Yo, you come up under now. When you get to the edge of the earth, you come up underneath and a lot of gold under there, boys. Why are we digging down from the top?
Yeah. Gold
holds its value.
Property one.
Holds its value because
it's rare and it's hard to find.
Yeah. It can also be used as a medium of exchange because you can put 1 gold coin, 2 gold coins, 4 gold coins, or if the coins aren't standardized, how much weight? 1 ounce of gold, 2 ounce of gold, 3 ounce of gold. Nice and easy.
Yeah.
Also, it can be divided. Bar gold, coins, small pieces of jewelry.
Melt it down, pound it thin.
Yeah.
Cut it in half.
Exactly.
Easy.
Whoa, guys.
Easy.
So it holds the property of money. Silver is the same way. And then in previous moments of history, there were localized forms of money that made sense for that area. So glass beads in Africa were mighty hard to make.
You know, like how rare are they? How difficult are they to find? How much new stock is added to the total supply each year?
Right.
Sounds familiar, right? When you think about Bitcoin, right?
Yeah.
And also super relevant when we think about fiat currency, because how much new stock is added to the current supply? However much they feel like printing. Totally uncontrolled.
They're like, it's like, dude, this is coming out of everywhere, dude.
Reg, get that. Grab that.
It's coming out of everywhere, man. Yeah. Every single hole in America got U.S. dwellers spilling out, man. Dude, they printing government tokens like it's going out of style. To kind of summarize there is money that is money because it's good money.
Right.
And then there's money that is money because we say so.
Yes.
So fiat currency is issued by who?
Well, a centralized power of some kind, and in our case, the country, the United States.
The gouvernement issues you its token. and that is fiat currency. It's money that works in a closed system so long as it's recirculating around and everyone trusts it.
And everyone agrees it's money.
Right? But when you watch number 73, Ali, that crypto knight,
Yep.
he'll explain to you that inside that closed system, if you're leaking out over here, over there, the US dollars are being used overseas or as the global reserve currency or as a medium of trade between. When all that junk's leaking out and they're just pumping more cash in to keep it rolling, that's when you start losing value for real.
Yeah.
So why do we want to work for a form of money that is money just because the nation state says it is? That's not good enough for me.
And they can print as much as they want to at any time for free.
Yeah. Hey, boss, why are you printing another trillion of these slips of paper every 100 days? Because I said so.
Yeah.
Right? Why is it currency? Fiat. Why are they making more of it? Fiat. Why can't we do anything about it? Fiat. Why do I got to wash my hands? Fiat. Why I got to stop playing outside? Fiat. Right? It's because I said so.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Unfortunately, most of us are fiat parents. Ugh. Because they're like, why I gotta wash my hands, Dad? Because I said so.
Ooh, every time I think I'm about to say that to one of my kids, I'm like, nah, hold on. Let's unpack this.
Yeah.
I need to provide reasoning here. And maybe I'm just totally off base. And they're right for questioning me.
We need hard parenting. Like we need hard money.
Yeah.
Not easy parenting, fiat parenting. So what is fiat currency? You already know what it is.
Yeah.
It's something that you don't want.
Yeah. It's easy money that inevitably it's not backed by anything.
No.
Okay. We used to have a harder form of the dollar.
Yes.
Before 1971. I think this is an important point for this episode.
Yeah.
So when did the dollar turn into fiat currency? It happened slowly. Then it happened quickly.
Yeah.
It was being degraded up until 1971.
Yes.
It just so happens that in 1971, the dollar was no longer backed by anything. The government finally realized, like, the gig's up. We got to pay for this thing.
Yeah.
And the whole 10% reserve of these gold and silver reserves, we can't even have that. So this is just a Federal Reserve note now. We're going full fiat.
Yeah.
And the dollar's been debasing ever since.
Oh, yeah.
Ever since.
Hey, why are you guys going off a gold standard? Because I said so.
How
right?
come we need inflation?
Because I said so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
And frankly, the minute they started using the dollar, they were making it less valuable because they suspended national convertibility in the 30s. And then they suspended international convertibility in the 70s when they realized they made it illegal for us to have our own gold in the 30s with the 6102 attack. Where's number 33 Jameson at? And then in the 70s, like, and all y'all countries out there, never mind too. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Hundo P, just kidding, y'all.
Yeah.
Okay. So, there's more to that. And, we all use fiat currency in our day-to-day now. So we still need to use it as a medium of exchange, but quite frankly, it's kind of like just use your credit card and then you just lightly touch on fiat to get over. But that's fiat currency in a nutshell. It's something that is something because someone else said so. And typically that someone has power and or weapons to back it up, which is yikes.
A little scary.
Yeah. We don't want to do stuff because you said so. We want to do stuff because it's true.
Right.
We want to get down to the bottom layer of what's true and then build on top of that. We don't want to be floating up here in because you said so land.
Yeah, I don't like it up there.
Mm.
This has been another episode of Sat Chats Short Stacks. Thanks for joining us. And please remember, Sat Chats is for educational purposes only and should not be construed for financial advice. We'll see you on the next one.
Okay, sweet. Let's get the next.